Garages. Going to have a quick talk about a garage. A lot of people don't think that much about a garage. A lot of men think about a garage, and it's because that's where stuff goes. Now, the garage is not only for the car, could be for two cars, tends to get utilised as a storage space. So, have a think to yourself about what you do put in your garage, what you'd like to put in your garage. Things like lawnmowers, whippersnippers, garden edges, those sorts of things. Is that a garage thing or is that a garden shed thing? Camping gear, travel gear, luggage, things like that. Is that the luggage inside the house, in the garage? If it's inside the house, tell the designer because there's got to be storage made available for that. Camping gear. Can be quite a bit of camping gear. Eskies, tents, poles, you name it. Where's that going? Is that going to be a garage thing, a garden shed thing, or inside the house? Homebrew. A lot of people use a garage space for a homebrew and a hobby space. And, you know, if your hobbies is renovating old furniture, quite often gets put in the garage. These sorts of things are really important for your designer to know. Do you collect? I'm an artist, painting behind me, those of you who know me. I quite often paint with house paints, actually, so I end up with a lot of tins. Those things tend to go in a garage for me because I don't want them in the house. Silly thing is I'll have normal paint in the house, arts paint I'll have in the house. I won't have the tins in the house. Think about that for yourself. What's going in this space? If you live near the coast, surfboards, you know, the sup boards, those sorts of things. Those things are big. They need somewhere to go. Sports equipment, garage, entry, kids' rooms, laundry. Where's it going? Where's it going? Do you want your garage attached or do you not mind? Do you want to be able to, you know, back or drive into your garage, close the door, internal access to your house? If so, where's the internal access? Are you deciding you want internal access because of the groceries? Great. We need that garage near your kitchen, not necessarily at one end of the house where you've got to walk all the way through the house to get to your kitchen. If you want to have internal access because where you live there's horrendous weather and you don't want to get wet getting to your car, tell your designer. If you've got small children and it's just easier to herd them in an enclosed space while you strap one in, one of them's just crawled through to the front seat and the other one's taken off to hide behind the other car, far easier to have them contained in a space while you deal with that. And you know, it's different things like that. What do you carry in your car that needs to come out of your car, and where does it need to go in the house? And it's a really, the garage, even though there's a lot of stuff stored in there, it's also, you've got to consider what you do in terms of the transition through the space. What are you carrying through that space? Where does it live in the house? So if you take a laptop to work every day, but you bring it home every night, and you need to get that out of your car and get that back to your office because you're going to work on it every night, tell us that sort of thing. And also, if you have children, this is a big one. If you have small children and you've got to get them into car seats and things like that, you do not want a standard garage. You need a bit more space because those doors have to be wide open to give you that access, so you're not hurting your back and you're not hurting your shoulders through that space. So tell us these sorts of things about your garage space. And if you're happy to have a garage separate, tell us. If you don't even want a garage and you want a carport, perfectly okay, absolutely okay. I have clients at the moment are taking that option. And tell us that that's the sort of thing you want, because a carport is far, far cheaper than a garage. Because for a garage, you're still paying for all of that roof structure, your walls, all of those sorts of things. If you want a carport, it's a lot cheaper. And, you know, it may even give you a bit more flexibility with a carport because it doesn't have to be attached to the house. So tell us all of this sort of thing. My next video, and it's going to be my last one, is going to be, oh no it's not, it's going to be my second last one. The next one is about a room that I forgot to cover, and that is the sunroom/atrium. So this is one it's not on every house at all, but it is one that needs just a little bit of thinking. So I'm going to cover the sunroom and atrium sort of space next, and then we're just going to do a roundup over everything. So we'll talk to you soon.